Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Meg and I am a fully qualified yoga teacher. Today is day 20 of my 30-day yoga challenge. 10 days left, everyone. There's 10 days left. I can't believe that. It's gone so quickly. I can't wait to share the last few days. It's going to be really, really good. We're coming up to the last week. Like, that is absolute insanity to me. Today we're going to be focusing on our core. I love working my core. It's so important to be honest, working your core is important for everyday life, but especially in yoga, it is so good. I always try and incorporate like a bit of strength work in the gym to help me in my yoga practices. I like to use Pilates, and there's a few little drills that you can do in yoga, but I do think like strengthening up is super important if you're really dedicated to yoga. We do so much flexibility work in yoga that it's really important to kind of do the little triangle. You want to strengthen your ligaments, you want to create strength in the body, and you want that flexibility. You kind of want all three. So creating strength in the body is super important. Core is amazingly important. It helps you to hold postures for longer. It just helps with everything all round. To do this class, you don't really need anything. I always recommend using a good quality yoga mat onto a hard surface so that the yoga mat is less likely to slip out from underneath you and you're less likely to slip on the mat as well. But again, if you do not have one, it's not the end of the world. It's better that you practice without a mat or without blocks and straps than to not practice at all. And if you do want to use blocks and straps, you're more than welcome to have them with you, but it's not a necessity. And when you're ready, we will get started. We're going to start laying all the way down onto our backs. We're going to begin with focusing on the main core, really activating here. We're going to come into our hundreds. You can either keep the head down if you want to make this a little bit easier, or you can keep the head up. Focus your attention on your legs. Don't really strain your neck. Keep the gaze soft. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. Find a nice comfortable position. If it feels too much, take the head down or take an arm behind the head to support it. Vice versa, whatever feels better for you. I actually like to have my head supported to stop it from straining. So just do what works best for you. Your hundreds, we're engaging the core here. So take the hands down by your sides. So take the feet down into the mat, knees are bent, and we'll start here. This is your first option to come into your hundreds. We're bouncing the arms, engaging through the core. Like I said, if you want to pop a hand behind your head, maybe do 10 bounces with one hand and then swap over and do 10 on the other. So this is your first option. If you want to make this harder, we're bringing the legs up, hundreds again. And even harder, we're straightening the legs. So let's find where you feel best, and we're going to work. We're going to hold this. Breathing here, like I said, if you want to hold behind the head, you can do. Keep squeezing through the core. Keep looking forwards. Keep engaging. I really enjoy doing these and incorporating them into my workouts because they're not too difficult, especially if I've done a really difficult workout. They're quite a nice way to end like a gym workout or something like that, where you are going to get a bit of work into the core, but it might not be quite as difficult as some of the others. You should probably feel around now a slight burn into your abs. You should start to feel that heat. If you can't, use your core muscles to kind of lift you up a little bit further. Use them and to kind of strengthen you and bring you up, and bouncing the arms. We're going to do this. Let's do this for another 30 seconds. Breathe here. Don't hold your breath. Keep yourself lifted. Focus on engaging the core. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring everything down. You should feel a good amount of heat in your abs. getting you nice and strong here. We're going to come straight into our next one. So I'll show you how we're getting into it, and then we're going to hold it. The next one is a holding pose. We're coming up to sit. Let's take the feet down into the mat, bend the knees up. Option number one, we're coming into boat pose variations from here. So option number one, you can just start again engaging through the core, so don't let yourself slump forward. Keep yourself upright, using your muscles here, and then we'll start to tip back. You want to get to a point where you can feel your abs switch on and they're engaged, so that you know that you're using your muscles to hold you here. So if you're upright, your muscles are not going to be working in your abs as hard because you're upright. When you're then defying gravity, so you're taking it back, that's when you'll feel them switch on and then they're working here. If you want a bit more, we're going to lift up the legs, squeeze your knees together, keep yourself upright. You can always take the hands behind you as well. Maybe we'll bend into one knee, straighten the other. These are very challenging. Using the core here. Squeezing through those muscles. Keep yourself up, keep the shoulders away from the ears. Keep going, keep going. I also like these because they work in your hip flexors as well, especially if you are pedaling out through the feet. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I can feel that in my hip flexors, in my tummy. If you need to if you need to move the hips from side to side, you can do. Maybe stretch through the back a little bit if you need to. Whatever movements. We're going to do a similar thing again, but this time we're going to incorporate a bit of movement through the arms. So again, you have a few different options. Option number one, we're coming into that same position again, feet are flat into the mat, moving back till your abs lock on, and then we're going to take the arms from one side to the other. Option number two, same thing, but we're going to lift the legs up and take the legs either side. Find where feels best for you. If you want to make this really quite intense, we're going to run it out. So you'll have one leg straight and you'll be turning to the opposite side with your legs lifted. So we're coming into either bent knees with your feet down into the mat, bent knees with your legs up and just swapping from side to side, either way, or into your running out. So we'll do this for 30 seconds. Breathe here. Slow it down. Use your muscles. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, you should feel a good burn into the body there. You can always redo this if you need to. Pause it, go back into those runners again for another 30 seconds if you feel like you need it. We're going to come into our last drill for today. This is quite an intense one, but I absolutely love it. This drill is going to help strengthen through your hip flexors as well. It's going to help you to be able to step your foot through when you're coming from your down dog and into a warrior. So when you're in your down dog and you lift the leg up, bring the knee in and step the foot in between the hands. This is going to help with that. It's obviously going to stretch out your core pretty intensely as well. So let's start by lifting up the right leg. Squeeze through the glute. We're going to bring the knee in towards the chin and the chest, in towards the nose. Push through your hands so you're rounding through your spine. Let's spread the fingers on the right hand side, lift up the left hand and squeeze your knee in towards your body. Let it go and keep the knee up in towards the body. And we'll hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeeze that knee in towards your nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Move the hips from side to side if you need to. You can always push the hips down as well if you feel a little bit of cramping in your hip flexors. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Lifting the left leg this time. Engage through your glutes, squeeze here so you can feel that glute switching on, and then we'll bring the knee in towards the chin and the chest, pushing through the hands so you're getting a nice rounded back here. Keep that knee in. Lift up the opposite hand, so the right hand, squeeze the knee in towards the body, let it go and keep the knee up, and we'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Take a second. We're going to do the same thing again. We're going to do it twice more, so we will have held it all together 30 seconds on each side. Let's get ready to do 10 seconds on the right again. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Biceps are spun to face the front of the room. Lifting the right leg. We'll bend into that right knee. Bring it into the chin and the chest. Push through the hands. Squeeze the knee into the body, hug it up into the nose, let it go, keep it there. Don't let it drop, keep it hung or tight up into the body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Same on the other side, lifting that left leg. And we'll bring the knee in towards the body. Push up through the hands, rounding through the shoulder blades. Push or bring that knee into the body, lifting the right hand and bring the knee in towards the chest and the nose. Push through the hands. We'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Take a second, take a breather if you need to. We're going to come into our last set of this. If you're finding this easy, you can do this from a plank instead. If you would rather, I personally at the moment prefer it in tabletop. I feel like I have better balance and I can bring my knee up closer and get more of an engagement. But if you're finding it easy in tabletop, do this from a plank instead with a round through the back. Into your tabletop, hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Let's push through the back, so we're spreading the shoulder blades apart and we're lifting the right leg up. Bring the knee in towards the chin and the chest, hug it in towards the body. Lift the left hand and hug it in further. Really bring the knee tight in towards the body and then keep it up. Keep that engagement for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. We've got one more to go. Let's do this. Let's do it. Push through the shoulders. Separate the shoulder blades apart. We're lifting the left leg. Engage through the glute. And bring it in towards the chin and the chest. Hug it in nice and tight. Push through the hands. Spread those shoulder blades apart. We're picking up the right hand. Hugging it in towards the chest even more. Let it go and keep it there. And hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Whew, well done. So those are just a few different exercises that you can do. I love working the core. I love strength drills. They really make a difference in yoga. The one in tabletop is a new one I've learned, and I'm going to start incorporating it into my training program more and also into more of my videos, because my gosh, can I feel my hip flexors working and burning and getting that strength into them, as well as kind of into my abs as well. So yeah, keep practicing. This is a video you can keep going back to if you really enjoyed it. You don't just have to do it once. You can keep trying, keep practicing these drills. I really hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you found some benefit from it. If you're not already following or subscribed to my channel, please go and hit the subscribe button. It means the absolute world to me when you guys support me, support this channel. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow for day 21. Tomorrow's going to be a really relaxing class, which is lovely because after working your core, working your hip flexors, it's going to be nice to kind of take a step back, to breathe and to stretch out. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.